on the Pacific Crest Trail. So I'm back on trail after spending 2 zeros in Tehachapi, which I feel kind of guilty about, to be honest. But if you didn't watch my last video, go watch it, because I hiked 50 miles overnight to get to Tehachapi, and so I guess I kind of deserved a little time to rest. Tehachapi was great. The trail angels are amazing. We got a ride from the trail to town. I got another ride to do some errands, post office, UPS store. I stayed in a hotel, and Walmart was walking distance. We don't have Walmarts usually in these little towns off trail, so that was a treat. I got tons of food, of course. I took out sushi for the hotel room one night. Yesterday we went and got barbecue. I hit up this little German bakery and got some goodies. Yesterday was Akuna's birthday, so I had Luke send me a crochet hook so I could give him some dread maintenance. So that was really fun. We went live while we did it on Instagram, and Akuna hadn't had anyone else touch his hair or maintain his hair in like 20 years. So that was an honor. And then this morning I got a ride back to trail from Apache.
Hi there, good morning. Tehachapi loves our hikers, and Tehachapi loves you.
Thanks, Apache.
Anyway, have a great journey, okay?
I met him at the McDonald's at Cajon Pass. He's a trail angel, he's watched my videos, so he bought lunch at McDonald's for me and the guys I was hiking with that day, Lennart, Giannis, and Cheeto. And then he gave me his number because he lives in Tehachapi, so he said if I need anything. So I wanted to get back to trail early this morning, so he was happy to give me a ride, bought me coffee. Yeah, I'm so grateful. I know, it looks beautiful out right now, but I swear, all the weather reports were saying like winter advisory, snow, wind, all the chaos. So a lot of people were staying in town an extra day, including Derek, Akuna, and Undecided. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna happen today. Doesn't seem like much at the moment. I suppose that could be the weather that was right behind me in that clip. Rain. Windmills that I was hiking in the last section. It's not even a fraction of them. Uh-oh. There's the weather coming for me. It's definitely gotten colder, breezier, and cloudier. But I've almost made it up the 6-mile climb. So at least I got that out of the way first. It caught me. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually starting to snow a tiny bit. So I'm gonna have to put on some warmer clothes. Snowflakes are suddenly getting bigger. I'm shooting for 21 today. I'm doing a 140 mile stretch all the way to Kennedy Meadows, which actually wasn't my original plan. You can stop at Walker Pass in between Tehachapi and Kennedy, and Derek, Akuna, and them are going to do that, and they've got like a cabin and they're taking a 0. But Jackson and Indy wanted to push past there and go straight to Kennedy, and I decided to do that as well because I'm hoping that Luke can come for a visit when I'm in Kennedy Meadows. I'm gonna be stuck there waiting for a few days anyways before entering the Sierras, so it'd be a good place for him to visit since he's not able to hike right now, since he just had surgery last week and he tore his tricep in a snowboarding accident. So anyways, he's still not 100% certain he's gonna be able to come out, but I have to decide beforehand, so I'm gonna just push to Kennedy. Anyways, long story long, going for 21 today, 14 left. I've decided to take a quick snack break while I have some shelter from trees because I don't know how long that's gonna last. Apache brought me veggies and dressing. Because he's like, he knows that this is stuff we don't normally get on trail. Really sweet. I'm just kind of like been thinking about how I was expecting this section from Tehachapi on to be like the true desert. Like sun, heat, rattlesnakes, scorpions, all of that. And so it's throwing me off. I feel like I'm up at like 6,000 feet or something. I'm in trees, it's snowing. This is not what I was expecting. So the trail just joined with this dirt road for a while. I think this is for like four-wheelers and dirt bikes. Okay, the snow's definitely picking up its pace a little bit. I don't know if you can see. It's still really light and not really accumulating, but it's just suddenly a lot more of it. Yeah, this is really not the desert that I was expecting. Oh, it's pretty though. And the snow just passed, like really suddenly. It's kind of nice out. I don't think that's gonna be the end of all the weather. I mean, there's still tons of clouds, and it was supposed to be, the advisory was until like tomorrow, late morning, wind, all that stuff. So, but it's good right now. No, that last big 50-mile push was like 30 miles of wind turbines. I thought I was done with them, but they never end. No, they are kind of cool, but man, after a while, they also kind of drive you nuts. Or just the wind drives you nuts, I guess. It's not really the turbine's fault. It's starting to snow the tiniest bit again, but it feels like kind of warm out. I have layered and delayered like 15 times today. You know that now I just put my rain jacket on, it's gonna stop. But whatever, I cannot chance getting wet or my hair wet because it gets cold here at night. That's a recipe for disaster. Okay, never mind. I'm like really in it now. It's like sleety rain, which is worse because it's wetter. Snow and rain, and now the sun's trying to come out. And now it's beautiful out again. This is gonna take a while. Okay, now it's snowing again. And there's thunder. 2 cracks. Almost to camp. I keep trying to get the thunder on camera. Man, it's really coming down. Jesus. And the sun's trying to come out again. So the sun did come out. That's where I just came from. But unfortunately, this is what I'm walking towards. And now it's snowing again. I was really hoping I could get to camp and set up dry. And now the sun just popped out again. This weather is freaking moody today. I am wet. But I'm really almost to camp now. Hello? Huh? What about trekking poles?
I saved you a spot.
Oh, with trekking poles?
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Cold, but it stopped raining. 21 miles today. Felt so easy after doing 50. All I've been able to think about is what I brought for dinner. So very excited. Chili Fritos. Taco beef creation. And tortillas. I'm actually gonna have a taco. I feel like I should sit up. This is bomb. And now for dessert, I had another brilliant idea. So we've got Nutella, coconut, and this is like cookie flavored granola. Ooh, Nutella's kind of not frozen, but oh yeah. I was just full of good ideas at Walmart. This is so good. 10 out of 10. I've been up since 5, but it's cold and damp, and I don't want to eat out. I've just been eating peanut butter. Hoping that my tent will dry out, but I don't think it's gonna. Kind of a late start to the day, but we're off. I'm like an hour plus behind Jackson and Indy. They've been starting early, even if we don't have a lot of miles to do. Like, we're only doing 18 today. I was like happy to sit in my bag a little bit longer, let things air out a tiny bit, even though it was kind of hopeless, but putting on wet, cold socks and shoes, my gloves are wet, and my rain pants are still wet and muddy. Good morning. It's so weird that I can't see the wind turbine. I can hear it loud, like it's gotta be like right there. But the visibility is so bad. Oh, I see it. It's right there. Holy shit, are these mushrooms? Are you kidding me? There's billions of mushrooms on the Appalachian Trail, and I always love getting little close-up videos of them. And I'm, almost 600 miles in, and those are the first mushrooms I've seen on the PCT in the desert. I don't know. I thought I was in the desert, but it doesn't really feel like I am. Once again, windmill straight ahead somewhere. Bobo's peanut butter and jelly, best ones. By the way, you might have noticed something's different. Damn it. This is why I always break my screen thing. Meant to mention yesterday, but the day got derailed with the weather. So nothing was wrong with my old black one. Love that pack, said goodbye, sent it home. I'm gonna miss it. But my friends over at Hyperlight wanted to send me this one. And I've had a really good relationship with them for years. I've tested out like a prototype tent for them before. I love their gear. And they're actually sponsoring me for the first time this year, which is such a dream. I have always raved about Hyperlight. It's my favorite gear company, and I am not saying that because they're sponsoring me. I have loved them since I bought my original pack and shelter before I started the AT. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to have a little change. It got a great welcome to the trail yesterday with all the weather and mud. I think it must just always be windy in the trees. They just live like that. I feel like I'm on the AT today. Mist, rain, and the wet socks and shoes, and no views, and steeper than usual for the PCT. climbs today. Am I lost? Where the hell is the desert? Does this look like the desert to you? This is supposed to be the driest section of the whole trail as far as water sources go. Everyone in Tehachapi was warning us about all the rattlesnakes coming out. The fuck is this? It literally looks like cubed ice that you'd get out of the refrigerator. It's precipitating again. I thought today was just supposed to be wind, but it's kind of like tiny little hail. It's not super wet, but I'm soaked. I love these frosty buns. There have been so many blowdowns in this section. 600! And it's covered in snow. Just gotta do that 3.5 more times. Oh, that's fucking random. It seems like the weather might finally be breaking. There's blue skies behind me, but there's a tiny bit of blue skies that way too. I'm dried out. Well, except for my lower legs and feet. But I'm almost camped. Do I see a fire? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh God. How's your day?
Heck of a day.
Heck of a day.
A lot of snow, a lot of wind.
Okay.
a lot of it felt like that 3 into day kind of, yeah, not as bad, but kind of like a, you know. Flashbacks for sure.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice. How long have you guys been here?
How long have we been here? Like 2 hours? The fire took forever a bit.
Yeah, wet. Wet
Yeah,
wood.
I mean, it was, everything was wet. But, you know, the last 30 minutes or so have been awesome, now that it's kind of self-sufficient.
So I showed up right in time.
You did?
All set up as close to the fire as I thought was safe. What?
Well, we're getting nice and dry, but now they're...
Let me see your shoe.
It's not that one. Oh.
It's just more funny because the shoe happened first. And then still didn't learn.
Just like that, and then I touched it and it just fell apart. You can't see the top of your head.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. One more show you.
Oh, you got actual taco things. Nice.
So I got a little distracted socializing by the fire, which was nice. I never do that. So I'm gonna work on editing this video and I'm gonna wrap it up here. 600 today. Kind of a hard day, but a good day. Good ending. I'm dry and cozy in my tent. I'll see you in the next one.